court case that ultimately led to the ruling that courts could hear writs of habeas corpus or cases from Guantanamo. I realized that Guantanamo is really a Kafka-esque nightmare for the people there. It reminds me of a place with no exit. You turn down one door, you say, I don't know anything, I'm innocent, and they say, no, you're not, we know you were a fighter. You admit after a long time of coercion, I'm a fighter. They say, we know you're more than a fighter, you helped finance. You say you helped finance, we know you're more than that, you met Osama bin Laden. Every door you turned down was more coercion, more saying, we know you're guilty. They assumed, the interrogators, that every single person in Guantanamo was completely guilty of supporting terrorism and Osama bin Laden. The ruling that courts could hear writs of habeas corpus or cases from Guantanamo. My view is that you can't trust the information at all coming out of Guantanamo. Some of the things that they illustrate that are being done to them in this report, some of the techniques that I consider to be flatly illegal are the short shackle, where you're chained to a ring on the floor in the interrogation room for up to 12 to 16 hours in some cases. Can't urinate, have to do everything except right on the spot you're in. Sat there for 12 to 16 hours at a time. Temperature taken up to extreme, temperature taken down, loud strobe noise played. Guns were put to heads of some of the people while they were under interrogation, completely illegal practice. Stripping, numerous cavity searches that were unnecessary in terms of security, long-term isolations, beatings by squads that were called the Immediate Reaction Force. All of this documented in this report. Who of those young men are you, the three people who wrote the report?
My clients, Mr. Al-Rawi, Martin Mumbanga, and Jamil Al-Bana have been held for almost 2 years now without charge in what appear to be appalling conditions. All of the reports that we are receiving are remarkably consistent about the conditions, about the treatment. I mean, the front page of the report that you have shows a man short shackled, which is an extremely painful position, and they are kept in that position for prolonged periods of time. We know that the government approved the use of painful positioning. As the government releases more people, and I think, you know, the public will have an opportunity to make a determination whether in fact this behavior is taking place. And if it is, it's shameful, it really is. And the problem is, through, you know, cool intellectual abstraction, the government essentially has allowed this treatment. And I think that's an issue that somewhere along the line someone needs to come to grips with, because it's a real problem.